always been a fan of underground music and Mac Dre, Messy Marv, Kugna, a lot of Bay Cats, a lot of people. So, but even like with music that I would listen to on the radio that I liked a lot, I would always try to learn every word, and I would always try to like copy that cadence. And once I learned that I could, bro, it was just like, all right, like now what can I do on the mic, bro? Like what can I really show, So that's kind of like where I started, you feel me? But back in 7th grade, I started to write, like little poems, you feel me? Like poems. That's what they were at first, like little poems and shit. Then I got into the studio with one of my friends. It was a studio in his little truck, outside of his house. It was a little broken down truck. And I recorded my first song, and I remember hearing my voice on the track, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy, because you know what I mean? Like, I was just excited, you know what I mean? I was excited to be doing music, you feel me? And ever since then, I just kept doing it, and you know what I mean? It's just progressed to this point, And I remember making little songs here and there where I was trying to use auto-tune, and I was trying to sing. But it was funny, bro. It wasn't coming out like I wanted to. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. And I think we all go through that as musicians and artists and producers and things. We got stuff that's in the vault. We show some people, but we won't show everybody. You feel me? So, but for me, it's cool, bro. It's cool to like see my progression and see like where I'm at now, and to just think like where I can be. You know what I mean? And that's the blessing I got. I was about 15 years old, and I had a girlfriend and shit, and I wanted to write a fucking little love song, right? And the hook was supposed to be sang, you know what I mean? And it was in my head, it was being sung. And you know what I mean? I tried to have, somebody singing and stuff, it just didn't come out right. So, but like, that's where it kind of started. I was, thinking about my hooks, and I wanted to rap, and then I wanted to have like a melodized hook, you feel me? But I didn't want to pay nobody for it, and I was still, fresh in the game, just learning and shit, just doing shit out of my room, and, going to high school and all that, you know what I mean? So but it started like that, to where, you know what I mean? Like I just was, it was always in my head, it was always there, but I just didn't push myself to actually try to make it serious from my own, like, from my own voice. I always try to have somebody else do it. But then, somebody told me, one of my best friends, PBT, he was like, bruh, I think you can sing, man. He's like, I think you can sing, bro, because I heard a little bit. He's like, you why don't you try that shit? Man, a couple years later, that's like I said, I started messing with a little auto-tune here and there, but the auto-tune don't really help me out, bro. I have to start turning that down, and that's when I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, my voice is cool, but I don't need to worry about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's kind of where it was at. Hey, that's the thing. Like, see, auto-tune, what people don't understand is not auto singing. It's not auto, you're going to sing. It's what auto-tune does is it takes a singer's key from your voice, and it just enhances that key into the music. And a lot of people don't understand that. When you're using auto-tune, you actually have to be in the right key to even use it. And if you're not, then you're not doing shit. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything right. So, yeah, and then once I learned that about the auto-tune, bro, that's another thing. I was like, oh, shit, well, I could do that shit by myself. You feel me? I could drop keys and change it, you know what I mean? And when I hear a beat that has a dope flute in the back, or like something that's singing, you know what I mean? Like harmonizing beats and shit, I try to counter that and create my own, like, instrument for my voice to, you know what I mean? And I used to want to follow along. I used to want to sing with the beat. You feel me? Like, and try to hit the same notes as the other notes in the beat. But then I realized, like, no, that's not, like, it's cool, but we don't need the same, like, sound and the same voice on. What we need is a counter key, and like using my voice as a new instrument, and putting it into words on the song, bro.